My fellow Guardians, what is going on, guys? Your dude Sly here, back at it with another Shadowkeep guide for you all. And this time we're taking a look at those space rabbits again. Now, I made a video earlier explaining how you can collect them and where they end up afterwards. I posted it the first day of Shadowkeep. Well, after a few days of running around the moon, I finally found all of the rabbit locations hidden around various parts of the moon. Now, most of these are accessible on patrol, but one of them does require to use one of those fragments you earn from the Lunar Spelunker bounty. You have to open the door in the K1 Revelations Lost sector. If you're on that step doing the Questbringer exotic rocket launcher, I highly recommend you save your rice cake and grab that rabbit first. This way you don't have to go back, some other time during the week, earn yet another fragment once it becomes available just to open that door again. So grab that one first and foremost. Now, if you're new to these whole rabbit things, there are consumables called small rice cakes, which drop from open world sources such as chests, as you can see here. Now, believe it or not, I actually had one drop just from picking up helium around the moon, so it looks like it's completely RNG from just about any source. Once you have one or two, slowly start collecting them. Now, in the area by Eris Morn, the sanctuary area, there's a room directly below spawn. Hop on down there and then run to the very back. This room right here is where all of your collected rabbits will end up. Now, I'm not sure if we have to replace them and put them back on the pedestal after we've collected them all, or if they just simply chill here on the ground the entire time. But I'm willing to bet that there's much more to these rabbits than just collecting them like the Dreaming City cat statues. Now, what that is, we'll find out soon enough. Okay, so enough talk, let's go over all of the locations. There are a total of 10 rabbit statues hidden all over the moon. The first one is a freebie, and it is of course in this room right here. The other 9 you have to collect yourself. So starting with Archer's Line, guys, make your way to the building on the very top of the hill. There's a radar building here, or whatever this dome building is, and at the very back will be a small room. In the far corner will be a big box. Behind that box will be your first rabbit. If you have your rice cake, go ahead and grab it, and then we're going to go on to our next bunny. Okay, so next bunny we're going to go after is the rabbit located in the K1 Logistics Lost sector. Make your way to the boss, and once you beat it, there's going to be a locked door that will open up. Make your way inside, and you'll find your rabbit on the right-hand side, chilling on top of a box. Now, this one has a nightmare of a Dreaming City cat right next to it. What this means, I currently have no idea, but it is unique in that aspect of it. All the other rabbits do not have this kind of, cat twin with it, I guess you can call it. Moving on to the next rabbit, it's going to be in Sorrows Harbor. So fast travel to the Sorrows area and act like you're heading to the main building in the very back of the map. Once you go up the main ramp in the middle of the map, you want to stop and look to your left. Go ahead and jump on down, pass by the Nightmare Circle, and look for a gap between two structures. The eyes will guide you. Here is your Sorrows Harbor bunny. Alright, moving on to the next one on the list, the rabbit in the HELLMOUTH. So, hop back on your Sparrow, and from Sorrows Harbor, you want to take the path behind the fast travel drop point. This is a direct path back to the HELLMOUTH. So keep heading straight until you come to a bridge. Jump off of your Sparrow once you see that bridge, and then take a left. There's going to be kind of like a little ledge. Hug the ledge as you walk all the way around, and your HELLMOUTH bunny will be sitting on a chair right here. So just a few more rabbits to go, guys. Next one located in the Shrine of Oryx. So back in Archer's Line, head back up to that radar building where we were earlier. And what you want to do is head out the very back. There's kind of like a back door into the moon located at the bottom of the hill. Take that door, make your way all the way down the path until you see your very first set of enemies. Now you can go straight here to get to the Circle of Bones, but you want to take a left. Pass all these enemies by and follow the tunnel at the very back of the room. Keep taking this tunnel all the way straight until you make it into the Shrine of Oryx. You'll see the name at the bottom left-hand side of your screen when you pop into the map. Work your way to the left, and on the ledge, staring at a nightmare, is your Shrine of Oryx rabbit. So grab that bad boy, and now we're on to our next bunny, which is going to be located in the Circle of Bones. So back at the intersection where you took a left at your first set of enemies, you instead want to go straight this time. So follow that path until you reach the Circle of Bones area. It's the only way to go. There's just one path that leads you there, so it's pretty hard to get lost. Now head to the right and stay straight. Make your way through the very large open door and look for kind of a big section underneath the walkway on your right side. You'll see kind of a cove structure. The Bones bunny is hanging out right down there in the corner. Okay, so while you're in the Circle of Bones, what you want to do is head across and head towards the Chamber of Night. It's where you have to go to defeat the Omnigul Nightmare. Now, once you make it inside the Omnigul room, stay straight like you're going to the Crota Nightmare mission. About halfway through there, you're going to enter a big area. Destiny 1 veterans might remember that this certain rock had a dead ghost on the very top of it back in the Dark Below days, but this time, however, we have our Chamber of Night bunny. Like the others, the eyes will guide you. Alright Guardians, 2 more bunnies left to grab, and the next one, the K1 Revelations Lost Sector bunny. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, where you have to finish the Lunar Spelunker bounty to gain access to the data fragment, that is required to open the door inside the K1 Revelations Lost Sector. So, fast travel to Sorrow's Harbor, and then enter the Lost Sector. Now, you can defeat the boss if you want to, or just skip everything by like I did, and head right to the end. Look for the broken catwalk with dead Guardians hovering above it. Go ahead and jump up and then head to the very back. This large glass door is where you have to use the fragment to gain entrance. It's also part of the quest for the Deathbringer exotic rocket launcher, so be sure to do both at the same time. You can only get this fragment once a week, at least that's what I think so far. You can't grab this bounty again at least this week, so I'm assuming it's going to reset the following week. Now, that's also per character, and these bunnies are not account wide. So be sure to hold on to your rice cake until you reach this part of the quest step. Go ahead and grab your bunny, and then we are on to our final rabbit, last but not least, the Anchor of Light rabbit. Now this one, guys, is really easy. Simply head over to the antenna building where all the dishes are located on the left-hand side of the map. It's the area opposite of the public event space. Go ahead and climb up the antenna, and your last bunny is crunching some numbers up on his PC here. And that, my friends, is it. Currently, these rice cakes are a pretty rare drop, or it could be that it's one time per week thing like the small gifts in Forsaken. We're not quite sure yet, but when the time comes, this guide will show you how to claim all of these Daito rabbits and help you proceed to whatever's next. So enjoy it, Guardians, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching another Sly Nation Shadowkeep guide. If you're new to my channel, then a welcome, Guardian. Glad you made it here, and if you enjoyed yourself, spank the thumbs up and subscribe for plenty more Shadowkeep videos and guides, as well as the Garden of Salvation raid guides, which will be coming out this weekend. If you're floating around the net, feel free to check me out on Twitter or Facebook at Sly Nation Gaming on the FB. Take care, Guardians, and keep those eyes open for more Shadowkeep guides coming out here soon. But until then, this is your dude Sly, and I'll catch you all next time.
Let's go.